Hi, I'm Rachel Lynn, and today I'm going to talk about all of the things that I can't do now that I'm on a bare bones budget. If you don't already know, I'm on a journey to get out of my student loan debt and lose some weight along the way. If either of those things interest you, go ahead and click that red subscribe button down below. So I'm on a bare bones budget because I left my last job and I'm looking for a new job. I am a teacher, and so thankfully I have a couple of months where I still get paid from my last job and can look for a new job to hopefully start in August. But because I don't have a job lined up yet, I have to prepare for not having one at all. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst, right? Well, as I was approaching summer, there were many things that I was looking forward to doing. Things I was looking forward to spending a little bit of money on. This was before, of course, I considered leaving my job and finding a new one. But all of those things are out the window until I have a new job and a paycheck secured. Here are many of those things. I wanted to get Netflix back, at least for the summer, to catch up on some of my shows and to spend some of the summertime just relaxing, watching some shows that I love to watch. I had an awesome income month in May. I had considered spending some of that for a new computer. The computer I have now is about 6 years old. It works hard, it often overheats, and it has a myriad of other problems. I'd like to replace this computer before it goes completely out so that I can make sure to save everything that I have on it. Along with that, I thought that I might get some new editing software. I currently use Windows Movie Maker, and while it works okay, it's very limited and it crashes a lot, which is quite annoying and very time consuming. Another thing I wanted to get was a pedicure this summer. I have not had a pedicure in like a year and a half, and my feet really need some TLC. Especially for flip-flop season, but without a job, I'm not getting a pedicure. I thought about getting a season pass to Kentucky Kingdom. That is a theme park that we have here in Louisville. It's a lot like a Six Flags, and in fact it was a Six Flags for a while, but then they ended up selling it back to the original owner and creator. And so it's just kind of like a small little theme park that we have for about the price of one ticket to go once, just a little bit more, especially if you buy it earlier in the season. You can get a season pass and go multiple times for the cost of one visit. It would have been a great summer thing to do with a one-time cost. But without a job, I'm not getting a season pass, I'm not going to Kentucky Kingdom, and as the summer goes on, it's more expensive to get that pass, and I don't plan on getting one at all at this point. Another thing that I've had to do is just generally drastically reduce all of my spending. That includes my grocery budget, my spending money, my restaurant budget. All of those things have been drastically reduced. I'm especially focusing here on my grocery budget because I had been planning on trying to eat better and eat healthier at home, which can be difficult with the things that my family eats. But thankfully, my family has been very gracious in helping me buy some healthier foods without touching my own grocery budget. But it's still something that I've kind of had to cut out from things that I wanted to do this summer. I also need new running shoes. But for now, I'm making do with what I have. I need new sandals that I can wear to work. That means they're open-toed, but they have a back strap to them. And I only had one pair that went kaput about 2 years ago, and I've never replaced them. And I was planning on replacing them this summer, but that's not happening, not until I have a job. When I moved out of my classroom, my brother and my dad helped me tremendously. I really wanted to take them out to a meal to thank them for helping me, but I couldn't do that. I had to give them a rain check and say, I will catch you when we move back into my classroom, and then I'll take you out when I have a steady income check. I'm adding less money to my sinking funds. This means if something happens with my car, if I absolutely have to replace my computer right away, any of those things, there's less money in there for that. Plus, I don't want to use my sinking funds at all. What if I need that money later on in the future? If my savings runs out, if I still don't have a job, I'm gonna need that money just in case. So I don't want to touch my sinking funds for their purpose, just in case I need them as an emergency fund. I feel like I can't go out with friends or do anything for fun if it costs money. I'm not completely giving up on this yet. I do have some spending money in my budget, but it has been reduced drastically. Even so, I feel really bad if I'm spending any money at all on any kind of non-essentials. I can't go on a trip this summer. I wasn't really planning on going on any trips this summer, but the thought was there that maybe if something came up, I could do something very, very small, but now that's completely out of the question. I had thought about joining a gym. I've been doing a lot of research about how lifting weights can really help with weight loss. And I don't have the type of weights that I would really need other than a couple of 5-pound hand dumbbells, but like that's not really what I need if I really wanted to try lifting some true weights. I would also love to join some fitness classes, and I think that that would really help propel me in my weight loss and make it a little bit more fun than what I've been doing so far. I mean, I like what I've been doing with running, but still changing it up every once in a while helps your body and it helps your mindset when it comes to weight loss. But for now, joining a gym, fitness classes, they're off the table. I thought I would join some more diet beds. I've been waiting until school was out and the stress of the end of the year was over, but now that I'm looking for a job, I need to save that money and not spend it on more diet bets. I know that diet bets can help me with winning more money, but I feel like that is not the smartest thing to do right now while I have an unsure income. I need to go ahead and take what I have, take my winnings from my last few games, and hold on to that for right now. I know that my situation is temporary, and most of these things will become available again as soon as they have a job lined up and a paycheck secured. This also means less time this summer, because a big portion of my time has to be dedicated to finding a new job. I have confidence that things will work out, but I also have to prepare for a storm that may be lying ahead. Have you ever had to go into storm mode and live on a bare bones budget? If so, tell me about it in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like this video as it helps me out here on YouTube, and subscribe if you are not already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.